We have a problem. From what I can see, you're the one with the problem. I've come here to challenge you to a street fight. Anything goes, and it's a fight to the death. So at the end of it, there'll be one man standing, and the other, well, he'll be dead, won't he? Yeah? If you choose to decline, well, you don't really have a say in the matter, because if you don't want to do it, I'm going to break in and do you in anyway, so you may as well step out now and handle your business like a man. Hey?
During the war, him lost him brother and him best friend, Barbados. The grief was almost too much to bear, and for a long time, him was angry with himself, cause him always thinks him can do more, so him blame himself. But there was nothing he could have done. It was Barbados' time to go. To this day, him still visit Barbados' grave and pay him respect. Just like your father, Barbados was a good man, and your father say him was the best soldier him ever served with. Rest in peace, my beloved son. Rest in peace. So you see, your father has seen a lot of war, but him a man of peace. Him not look for trouble, but if trouble come knocking, him always stand up and protect those he care about.
Granddad, could my dad beat a lion in a fight?
Your father is a lion, just like you.
Really?
Yeah, man. You have lion blood in you. And let me tell you something about the lion. The lion might not be the biggest. It might not be the strongest. It might not be the fastest.
That's a cheetah, because I learned that at school.
Yeah, man. The cheetah the fastest. But what the lion?
I don't know, Granddad.
The lion is the king. And why is that? Guy's mentality. In the lion mind, the lion say, I am the king. So when the lion put one foot in front of the other, the lion walk like a king. And all the animals see how the lion carry himself. And they respect the lion as a king in the animal kingdom.
So if it's in our family to be a lion, then that means you're a lion too, Granddad. Can you tell me some stories about you being a lion?
It's past your bedtime. Sleep well, young king. Sleep well.
Hand over your pass!
so much. How can I ever repay you?
Savage man is injured. The savage man is injured. So what we're gonna do, Frank? We're gonna find out how savage the savage man really is. I've made arrangements for the mountain to pay him a visit. The mountain? What are you, a parrot? I'm sending in the mountain to deal with him.
Alright.
I don't like this.
What?
Why don't we just do it? I'll go down there myself, bring me gun and shoot him in the face.
Because legitimate business is the priority. Legitimate business?
Legitimate business? What, paperwork, smoking cigarettes and having meetings? If you're not careful, Tommy, people will start to think we're afraid. Are you afraid, Tommy?
Wait, what did you say?
It's right, Tom. I'll take this. Sit down, Arthur. There's no seat. Oh, that's right. There's no seat for you at the table. That's why you stand there like a good boy, keep your mouth shut, and learn how we do things. Now consider this a lesson on the power of delegation. Sometimes, Arthur, when you're a boss, you have to delegate so you can get 2 jobs done at once. Yeah? Now, unless you're 6'5", built like Zeus himself and undefeated in 658 professional street fights, I suggest you pipe down and remember your place, boy. Understood? Good. Now I want to finish my conversation with Tommy, but I also want a cup of tea. Based on what we've just learned at school today, and I'll do both at the same time. Delegate. Delegate, that's right. Now go and make me a cup of tea, 2 sugars. Right, now where were we? The mountain, man. Ah, yes. The mountain. The mountain. Underground street fighting champion. From when he was just 5 years old, he's been bred to be nothing but a fighting machine. He's killed more men with his bare fists than anyone in street fighting history. His training partner, Kimbo Slice. But even Kimbo says to fight him for real would be madness. He's just got out of prison for the last geezer he sent to meet his maker. His dad turned out to be a copper, so he got hit with a 5-year stretch. But I made a few calls and got him out early, so he owes me one. I've made it clear, he's got one job to do. Kill the savage. I've let him know the savage man's injured. It looks like a broken right leg, so I've told him to target that leg by order of the Peaky Blinders.
Next time, there will be no mercy. You see me? You see me? You see me?
Shall we talk about the barbarian man then?
ass!
Oh, thank you so much. How can I ever repay you?
So the mountain was found on the side of the road in a coma.
I thought the mountain was undefeatable. Didn't you say he's never lost a fight?
Well, he did. And it was meant to be a fight to the death. But it seems the savage man showed him mercy. I'll admit I didn't see that one coming. But I ain't gonna save him. So we've established that he's an elite fighter. In hand-to-hand combat, he's a freak of nature. He's annihilated the mountain who was undefeated. And on the ground, not even GSP can handle his Brazilian jiu-jitsu and wrestling. But ultimately, he's still just a mindless barbarian who's good at fighting and likes to walk around with a belt and an axe. So enough fun and games. It's time to end this. We go in there, we bring the guns, and we finish him. It's that simple. Let's see how well his punches do against the bullets. This ain't a street fight anymore. This is a war. And mark my words, he's out of his depth.